Go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow lady. Check 55 for mine. Watch the curve.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Ready. 5-8. Check. Hey, easy. 55.
On first down, Breeze. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Breeze. And he whips that one incomplete there. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Breeze now on first down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember...
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at their 36-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. First carry for James Conner. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Roethlisberger. And this is Moncrief for the catch. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 35-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Roethlisberger. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Flag 20. Mike's 47. 6-man. Check.
They'll run here with Conner. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 75 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, 60 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Saints take over. Let's go.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Ready? Go waiting. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Easy. Be ready. Be ready.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. There's Breeze. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
Concrete.
toughness. That explains your toughness right there because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have moved out in front. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught. Inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 75 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Breeze now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no. They went to him on first down, second down, third down, all three incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
The three straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Breeze now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints have moved out in front. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Set.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And he finds McDonald. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go.
From the 24, Breeze over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make the play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Breeze to throw again. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 22.
Ready? 95-56. Strip that ball. 26.
Breeze now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Kamara's got the 1st down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's a toss coming right. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Check 50. Check 50. Loco! Bang, 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 bang. Here we go, here we go.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Black 20. 56 is the mic. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the block.
2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Brees going to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On first down, Brees going with a screen for Murray. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Toss play, Kamara. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and long, it's Brees. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Start! 180! 56! Check 56! Here we go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath, but gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Roethlisberger now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. And now this throw complete to Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He's back to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw.
Partner, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll look to throw, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. Here we go, here we go. He's not going to get me.
Back to throw, Breeze. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
26
To throw is Breeze. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready? 95-56. 26 months. Go.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The Saints on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Breeze to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. Intended for Ted Ginn Jr. Brings up 4th down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First down.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And this one is right down Broadway.
Makes the score
And they have regained the lead.
Steelers